these side hustles give you the opportunity to test your business before you go full time and take the plunge and quit your job. But what we're often dealing with is founders that don't have a huge amount of resources. So it'd be great to hear any ideas you have about sort of testing your side hustle for next to nothing or free.
It's a great question, Chris, and I think customer discovery is so vitally important to really validating your side hustle. So I'd recommend that founders go out and speak to their target audience, whoever they're trying to sell their product or service to, and really talk about the pain points that the business is solving. And don't even mention your solution. So you're actually gathering, say, 100 problems from your target audience. And if you analyse all of those results, what you'll find is that typically there's kind of 3 or 4 common trends within those 100 problems. And that's really what you should focus your business on.
What about test sales? Do you see any of the startups you work with and mentor doing anything interesting to kind of do those initial sales and kind of prove what they're doing?
I think we're living in a great age at the moment, Chris, because there's a rise in no-code tools, which means non-technical founders have a vast array of tools at their disposal, whether that's free or very low cost on a monthly subscription. So that enables founders to really test their ideas for a very low cost and then only invest more in the business if they know that there's the validation and demand there for the product or service. So in terms of like pre-orders, often forms are a really great way of capturing that customer information. So there's a great one called tally.so that enables you to do pre-orders or really capture customer discovery information. So I'd really recommend using that as a way of validating your side hustle.
Great, and you talked there about the no code and kind of obviously that's for people developing software and apps. What about people with products? What's the best way to learn for them if they have a physical thing that they're selling?
Yeah, great question, Chris. So you can obviously utilize some of the platforms like Depop, Etsy, Amazon. So you can list yourself on there. Obviously, they do have to take their commission from it, so you have to factor that into your business model. But it's a very quick way to validate whether your product's going to fly or not.
What about getting out there and meeting the public? Do you have people that do market stalls or kind of go and do test sales in shops, anything like that?
I think market stalls are one of the best ways of testing a product, if you have got a product, because it enables you to really go and have those customer interactions at a very early stage and get feedback on the taste, if it's a food product, for example, or the packaging, and actually capture those customers' testimonials very early on, and also help you iterate in terms of the product development cycle. So actually taking that feedback on board and actually making the product even better. So market stalls are a great way of testing your proposition and capturing early revenue.
Hey, and so what sort of tools can startup founders use to test their ideas and learn about their customers?
There's some really powerful tools that are available on the marketplace. As an example, a tool called Loom, which is a video recording tool, which enables you to do, say, a walkthrough of your product or an explainer video, and then send that to a prospect customer. And then you actually get notified whether they've watched it or not. And you can do follow-up ones as well. So that's a really powerful way to get your product or your idea across to your target audience. Also making a landing page for your proposition, so using a tool like Webflow that enables you to design a very beautifully curated landing page to actually sell the proposition to your target customers is a really good way of doing that. Before launching your proposition as well, it's really important to capture customer demand. So what you can do is maybe create a newsletter through something like MailChimp and actually access customer data and keep them updated on the product launch. And it's a great way of engaging customers earlier on, but also it can lead to pre-sales, giving them discounts, and also enables you to start building a community.